Little something?
More goodies, a little something something.
A hearty truffle.
Right, and a Livestream and a hearty truffle.
So all of these foods have certain qualities to them that, like you said, you can draw out specific elements of them through the preparation, through the cooking process. So this sort of gathering as much as you can get all at once up front is really beneficial here.
I'm trying to chase them down. So if you can get a headshot on these guys, you can actually
Nice.
Yeah, it's not too hard to find food all throughout the forest. And everywhere you go, there are different things that you can collect.
Yes. So I actually just picked up a butterfly there. So I use that to prepare it, mix it with some monster parts. And I'm actually going to go take out a monster right now. Right now I'm kind of gathering all this, and then I'll sit down and cook it all.
You gotta get your ingredients.
But as you're traveling from place to place in the game, you're going to have to obviously replenish your hearts. So in previous Zeldas, you were able to cut down the grass and get your hearts back. In this game, you can't do that. You have to cook. Or you don't have to cook, but you have to eat.
You have to eat.
But cooking usually increases how many hearts you're going to get back. But what you can do with the grass is sometimes when you cut down longer grass, you'll find little insects and whatnot hiding in it.
Find a little something.
So I'm going to postpone that. Let's see if I can take out
Little buddies hanging out.
And I think something of note also is, you're going on this boar hunting rampage because that's your style, but you can also do a veggie playthrough on this. There's no need to do that because there's so many other forms of food and sustenance that you can gather in the game.
Yeah, and a lot of the veggie dishes that you can prepare have a ton of benefits to them, so it's always worth exploring. Oh gosh, this guy is not happy. Oh my god.
Nice.
I don't know where he went. He went all the way down there. Let's see, did I pick up his friends? Drops? I'm not sure. That's right. Okay.
Gonna check out some frogs.
Let's see what I got. Ooh, yeah, frogs.
Let's see if we can get some frogs.
Get some stuff. Get some more.
Oh, here they are. Pick them up. Alright, so that Bokoblin I took out dropped a horn and a fan. So I can use both of those and prepare them with, mix them with critters, insects, and frogs, and what have you, to make elixirs, which I can then use to give myself special effects.
No froggies.
Still want to get some videos.
Exploring the high grass.
Okay, we're back. Sorry for that, my PC just died for a minute, so I have to reboot it, but we're back up now. Sorry. So enjoy it, I need to get some food. And then we will continue working on the analysis.
So, let's take my torch. Is it this fire? Light it. Like this. And let's get to cooking. So, I'm going for an inventory. I have 3 steaks. The first steak, I'm just going to eat. But if I were to eat it, it's going to give me 1 heart. Right. What I can do is I can uphold it, and there are multiple ways to prepare food. So here I have a campfire, and I have a cooking pot. So what I can do is I can either hold a torch to this, drop it straight on the fire. It's going to turn the steak, cook it, and it's going to become a seared steak. So that's going to give me a heart and a half. But I could take that same ingredient, a raw steak, and cook it straight in the
Cooking is so much easier in this game than in real life. He makes it look so easy.
It is. Steaks. So that's going to be 2 hearts. So that's double the amount of health.
Right.
And obviously you're not always going to have access to a cooking pot.
Right.
You'll generally always have access to fire.
Or at least you want to try to.
Right. Yeah. So I can actually hold up to 5 items. And the different recipes in this game are crazy. How in-depth it goes. You can combine, multiple elements to get a different dish. Right now I'm gonna mix the steak with, let's say, 3 hearty truffles. So I have them all in my hand here. I drop them at the top.
One thing I really enjoy about my own gameplay that I've had is you can combine a lot of elements that in the real world would make sense, and then they turn into amazing recipes.
Right.
So you can apply real world logic to it. It's really cool.
So I just made a meal. I'm also going to mix this, let's do this. So I'm actually going to stop that. I'm going to take this bokoblin horn and mix it with this. Let's go with the cream.
Yum.
So I take that.
Yum yum.
Real world cooking.
Yeah, real world, exactly. There we go.
And that's giving me energizing elixir, so I can drink that to restore. Like if I was climbing and about to run out of stamina, I'm able to drink that and restore some stamina to make it that extra.
In the moment.
Yeah, super helpful.
There's all sorts of these elixirs and deals you can make that will, power up your attack power, make you run faster,
Stealth.
give you an extra part of your stamina wheel. That's what. I should actually the stealth one would be nice.
You want to get some stealthy? Stealth ingredients?
I don't know if I have any stealth ingredients, but I did cook this hearty meat and mushrooms.
Yes.
So it's going to fully recover my hearts and then add 3 additional hearts that are temporary. So those last until they're taken away by obviously a monster or a
So making dishes like that are really useful for super strong enemies that you'll inevitably encounter.
Right.
I always make sure to have my entire menu just filled with those. Just tons of them.
They're super helpful if you're going on a big boss battle or some massive encounter.
And it makes me feel safe. Makes me feel safe having those in my inventory.
That's what's important.
Yeah.
So one thing I did mention is you actually obviously don't have to kill any animals. You could just, run
Take the
around.
pacifist route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. You could run around and
mushrooms, truffles.
gather mushrooms. You could just hug trees like this and do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can get through the entire game that way if you want.
That's true.
Nice.
Flint, so that's gonna be nice. So I can use that flint. So I have this kind of portable fire starter now.
Right.
So if I was out in the middle of nowhere and I just had a really nasty encounter with any sort of enemy, really, I would be able to. Actually, let me show you. I'm gonna pull this woodcutter's axe out and switch to it real quick. I'm gonna chop down this tree. 2 strokes. Turn that into
Perfectly bundled, yet again.
Grab the apple. So what I can do is I'm going to take that firewood, hold it, also hold the flint. I'm going to drop it right here. And I can take any metallic weapon, strike this flint. That's not metallic.
That is non-metallic.
Oh.
Nice.
And suddenly I have a fire I can cook on.
It can warm you up.
Yeah, if I didn't have the right gear to be in a certain coldness level.
Yeah. And higher altitudes.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
And so I can also cook things to increase my cold or heat resistance. So I'd be able to grab some spicy peppers, mix them with some steak and make some spicy steak.
Then you got yourself a skewer.
You got yourself a skewer. I've been seeing there's some fish down there. So one thing I love doing in this game is bomb fish.
Yes.
So I'm going to toss that bomb.
Come on.
Totally with it.
Any over there? Let's check it out.
Where the fish at?
And so
There's
the fish
one.
come and go. So it's based on the time of day,
Yes.
whether they're actually around or not.
Get him.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice. You got one?
I got one.
Nice.
Worth it.
You're just gonna zoom up on it.
Alright, so I can take that fish. You can also, spear fish or shoot arrows or fish and all that sort of stuff as well. But bomb fishing is just so extreme that I gotta show it off. Alright, I'm gonna grab this rusted broadsword because it may come in handy. Whoa! So if I run out of stamina while swimming, Link's in trouble. Because he's too tired to go any further.
Kind of makes like a gurgling noise and floats down into the water.
It's
Poor Link.
Alright, let's...
You really have to plan out when you're trying to climb something or swim somewhere. You have to really think about it and look at your stamina gauge before you do it, because Otherwise, you will really end up in a bad situation.
Yeah. Let's paragliding down here. Back
So
into
these
the
boards will
forest.
actually charge you.
Oh man,
Oh.
that one's not having it.
He heard what you did to his buddy Gary, the boar.
Come back in.
Run, little boar, run!
Kendra's cheering for the boar.
You're not gonna run.
Why are you coming back?
Oh,
You fool!
just want to hit with my sword.
This is, of course, the ancient art of sword throwing hunting that
You've won this time before, but I'll be back.
didn't make it through the ages.
And if you were to land that, it would have dealt more damage than just shooting the arrow.
So the
Yeah.
hightail lizard, the hightail lizard, if I were to use that to prepare an elixir, that's going to give me an increased
Speed boost.
for swimming, running, climbing, all of that, which is really neat.
So you can do hightail lizard and then like mushrooms. Do you know what that gives you? Do you know that? I don't know. I don't think I've done that yet.
Well, so
Oh, honey.
lizards,
And just like in real life, they are extremely persistent.
let's see how much.
Oh, they're not still chasing you.
I'm actually
Nice.
gonna climb that over. Let's see if we can show that off.
I just
love
love the
this.
ambient sounds.
And look at this huge tree. I love just
Oh,
kind of
nice.
where they go. It's absolutely cool. And he's fallen down and hollowed out. So many kind of unique little set pieces like this stuff here. The level of detail and care that's been given to this to make it feel alive and unique is absolutely
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you were talking about sort of the depth of the cooking mechanics, and I remember when we had a video conference with the dev team, and they were like, "Hey, so here's the list of all the foods that you can make with all the items," and it was just this massive document. They were like, "Do you want that translated?" And we were like, no, I fear that document. I don't know if we do."
Okay, so I forgot what I was going to do here.
This game definitely makes me hungry every time I play.
I was going to make something gross.
We were gonna make something bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
do
Okay,
it.
so how, let's see. I'm
So
gonna
you
make
made
this-
all these wonderful
That's-
things,
that's
some that
gross.
just replace hearts, replenish hearts, and some that give you certain abilities and new properties. But
But this time, I'm going to take, what is that, a bird wing, a mushroom, a bokoblin thing, and a butterfly.
just a bunch of stuff.
Creative,
Toss it
yes.
in. Let's see. And this is kind of a trial and error, you know. You have to be smart.
Oh.
Wait, that worked? Hey,
I haven't
look at
seen
Hey.
that.
this one. Okay.
Spicy elixir.
Ooh, I'm all
That's
about that.
awesome.
Okay.
Sweet.
So that wasn't gross enough.
Everything you have is tasty.
That's the problem.
That is the problem. You need to go find some.
There's got to be something
Gross things.
I have. I don't know though. I may have just picked up delicious stuff. But let's try this.
And an acorn. I mean, acorns aren't the tastiest.
We'll try a butterfly and fish.
Fish, butterfly.
Oh,
fish.
there we go.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I love the sounds.
dubious food.
Yeah.
So-
We can't even look at it. Just don't.
It's that gross. Okay.
So that's your failure
That
cooking.
was a failure. And that's the thing. You kind of have to experiment, find what you need and what you want at the time. And
And you can still eat it, and it still kind of
totally,
helps you
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, it's what, 1 heart, I think, replenished?
Yeah.
all right. And what's cool is like you can spend all this time hunting and cooking and kind of finding out all the food, but you can also just, as you're moving from place to place, kind of find the things that are on the way. You don't have to necessarily go out of your way to always be hunting and gathering. It just
Yeah.
kind of happens one day.
Yeah, as you explore, you just run into all kinds of things you can collect, like that.
Suddenly.
Oh,
Well, check it out.
man. Oh my goodness.
This new pattern.
Those were my alien shrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. So
Oh
this
my
stuff
gosh.
See,
It detached
this-
its arm to attack you.
What's funny is I'm not really prepared for this fight. I don't know if I'm going to take this guy down.
I like that you're prioritizing the mushrooms too as you're running around. You're like, I gotta collect these.
have
This is important.
Okay, so I wish I would have made myself like a speed boost so I could more easily get up to that.
Yeah, spicy elixir ain't gonna do much for us
Yeah.
here.
The temporary hearts, though.
We got one skewer,
Yeah.
What we got?
so
Oh boy.
This is Step Talus, one of the major enemies on the plateau here.
This is weak spot.
Obviously, his weak spot. Nice. Get him. One thing I love about this game too is that you'll be walking around and it'll be all peaceful. You're just like, ah, and then all of a sudden, this monster just emerges from the earth and starts back, like throwing its arm at you.
So I actually just got wrecked in one shot by this guy. No. So I had hit his weak spot enough where it
starts spewing.
He dropped a very precious mineral, so I'd be able to pick that up and either sell that or use it for something else. But
so he's big and bad.
He's big and bad.
We were unprepared.
Right. So I didn't have very strong weapons, and also I have obviously started gear. But as you progress in the game, you're going to get gear with way higher defense stats and all that. And that's what's so cool about this game is it throws a lot of those Zelda conventions out the window while keeping the core parts. But having stats to gear is just such like a fresh area.
And I wouldn't necessarily say you were unprepared. You just wanted the challenge. You wanted to do it in a challenging way.
Yeah.
Right?
Challenging, ill-prepared way.
Yes.
But so there are multiple ways.
But you can do it anyway.
Yeah,
I mean,
you really can.
Yeah, I mean there are multiple ways to do it. Some people like that challenge of the gameplay. For me, the more satisfying thing is seeing something that I know I'm not prepared for, and then gearing up, coming back later, and being just like this ultra powerful. Like, you used to scare me, but now I'm just gonna destroy it.
The all-powerful Link.
But you know, kind of what you were touching on earlier, it's like, you know, you can go in there with super weak gear, and if you got like food or properties or an elixir that gave you speed boost, like suddenly you're much more agile and nimble when you're fighting that huge beast. And so that gives you like a whole nother area, sort of a leg up when you can still use vocal clubs and, you know, bokoblin arms or whatever it is.
Totally.
As long as you're really patient.
No, I tried that.
So it's definitely worth taking the time to cook. Oh gosh.
So, yeah, I love that, the physics engine, just seeing the Link crumple.
Link's ragdoll.
Ragdoll.
I feel like Link is hungry.
He's very hungry.
He's so hungry right now.
Ooh, little amber.
Nice.
Little amber.
Okay, so I need to eat. Did I eat? Ooh, this is a perfect time. So this is going to
Feed
fill
poor
me up.
Link. Oh, nice.
Give me those
There we go.
So I should actually pop that before
we're going up to the Step Palace. Yeah, that's all right.
That's all right. Okay. Let's see what else we got.
Because now this takes you out of one-shot territory, perhaps.
Right. One of that. And you'll find different things all over this place. So you'll pick up rocks. I mean, not always. Ooh, frog.
Ooh.
Frog. No, frog. Oh, I picked it up again.
Get it.
Where'd you go?
Oh,
Oh,
it vanished.
so that hot foot frog, they are fast frogs. Are, if I was to use that in an elixir, that's going to give me a speed boost as well. And all these animals just all over the place. See if I can set the trap for this guy.
You know, we've talked about it before this morning, but you know, it really is, when you start talking about the cooking and gathering mechanics here, it really gets you thinking about how many different ways you can manipulate the environment and use these resources that are there to your advantage in so many different ways.
It's such an awesome new addition to the Zelda universe. I love it. Froggies? No? No froggies?
Ooh, I can see.
Birdie.
That was not going to happen. Let's see what we got.
Get the fire going.
It's nighttime.
Fancy.
I'm just going to throw this in the grass.
Forest fire, good.
Smokey may not be very happy with that.
Why not?
So at nighttime, because of the 24-day night cycle, actually at nighttime the temperature does drop. So depending on where you are, it may put you over that threshold where you're going to start taking damage, and that's where you would need something. I combined all those ingredients, and now I have the spicy elixir. I drink this. It's going to give me cold resistance for 9 minutes and 50 seconds. that's gonna...
Which is a very substantial amount of time in the game, yeah.
Forever in Zelda time.
That's gonna allow me to climb to the top of the peak. I wouldn't be able to get to otherwise. And you can kind of sequence it. I mean, the game's so open. You can honestly do things in almost whatever order. Okay. Well, I'm on.
That boar is still angry about his buddy Gary.
Yeah.
He's still angry.
It's like, that's the guy again.
There he is.
Alright, let's see if any night animal or night insects come out. Jeez, man. I need some of that, what I should have done is cooked a stealth alert. I think I can stealth it. So this is going to be the stealth. What can I cook? Let's see if this works. Oh, my God. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Good time.
He's pleased.
Oh. So I combined the two, but it actually didn't give me... It just gave me hearts, essentially. It's not going to give me what I...
Again, it's not necessarily one-to-one. Like, this is about trial and error, experimentation.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I found myself just like filling Link's arms with everything in my inventory all at once and then just dumping it in there and doing that repeatedly and actually made a lot of really good dishes. I was surprised.
I really want to get but it's not happening. Something about throwing weapons is so satisfying, especially when you wear it down to the last hit. Oh yeah. And you throw it, and then it's a guaranteed critical hit.
Seeing it shatter for extra damage across the Bokoblin's forehead.
It's always worth that risk.
Yeah.
Alright, so these guys are not asleep. There's this boar kind of running around the camp. Nice.
Oh man, it's coming.
You've been found.
It's like so excited to see you.
Through a rock over the wall. just barely made it up for the wall.
Try not. They're not the sharpest. So they hide.
Smitty's trying to be sneaky here. He wants to.
Oh my gosh.
Did I say sneaky?
Brutal.
Nice.
Ooh, so now these Bokoblins here are actually chasing this boar.
I like to go into sniper mode, stand really far back, and just they don't even know where it's coming from.
Yeah, see, I love this. They're going after they're going after that boar now. Like, they're living their own Bokoblin lives.
They're hungry too, yeah. They're just doing their own thing. I really feel for the boars. Oh my gosh.
They're celebrating. You do that?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh no, that's mine, man.
Uh-oh. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I threw everything I got out of there.
Nice. All right, that's just about all we have time for. Thank you so much for watching the Hunting and Gathering section, Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3, and stay tuned to check out Shrine up next. Bye.
Yummy! How'd you get some food? Okay. And cheers. Okay, get back to analyzing. Okay, nice.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Treehouse Live. I'm here with Audrey and Kendra, and we're going to show some more shrines action, so take it away.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at the 4th shrine. As we mentioned, you can actually do the shrines in any order, but I'm going to call this shrine...
Oh, what now?
Because why not? But first, I'm going to pick some peppers. This isn't real. These peppers have a purpose. Now,
Very specific purpose.
yes, the next shrine is in this icy area, and when I go in here, you'll see that Link looks a little uncomfortable. It's pretty adorable. He's kind of
so
cold,
chilly.
so
Poor baby.
we're not. Oh, and if I
hurt
stay
them.
in here, this cold will actually sap Link's health. So we better get out of here and actually prepare. So we're gonna go over to these dear bokoblins and borrow their little fire there.
Yeah.
But first,
We'll give it back.
I'll ask nicely, can I please? Please. No, fine, you get to die then. This was their choice. I tried to be really nice about it.
I don't
You
think
were.
they're gonna give it up without a fight here. Oh my gosh. Little shield. Trying so hard.
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh.
steal that shield so hard in a second. You just wait. Oh! Yeah, now you're
Nice.
dead, and as promised, I'm stealing all of your things.
They don't need it anymore.
I don't even need them, I'm just gonna take them.
But they can have their fire back now.
That's true. So,
Except they're not around anymore.
yeah, well,
Eh.
I'm gonna make use of their fire. We're not gonna let that go to waste. So, Ooh, first I'm gonna steal more things from them. Take that yummy steak.
Just everything. It's all mine.
And then I am actually gonna switch to this torch, which I picked up. And I'm gonna, oh, okay. Thankfully I didn't have a wooden shield or that would have been pretty bad. But I'm gonna light this on fire so that I can actually cook up some pepper dishes. And that'll help me out in the cold area. First I'm just gonna make one with a whole bunch of peppers. There are all kinds of different options, but the more peppers I put in, the more cold resistance I'm actually gonna have. And so this one's actually gonna give me quite a sizable amount of cold resistance because it's all peppers.
10 full minutes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We can also try 2 peppers and 2 mushrooms and a steak. Sure. Why not? Let's see what happens. I love hearing him hum while he's cooking.
Right? So pleased.
See, and now that gave us 5.5 minutes because we didn't have quite as many peppers, but that's probably enough. So
Bon appetit.
let's head back to this cold area now that we have some yummy provisions. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry guys. I almost made a grave error. This was my bad. I don't know why Link has a shirt on right now.
Yeah.
It's not okay. It's really not okay, but we fixed the situation.
We did.
Everything will be okay now.
Everything's under control.
This whole segment just got a lot more interesting.
It did. His wrestling name is Highly in Heat. Little known fact. So, now that we have that under control, I'm actually going to, I dropped some flint and some firewood, and now I'm going to strike it with my metal sword. Boom. And I started a fire. As long as I'm near this fire, I'm going to be warm. It's not very practical because, as you can see, the farther away I get from it, the colder Link gets. So that's not going to help me in the long run, but...
And surely it has nothing to do with the fact that he's not wearing a shirt anymore.
I don't just want to see hot Link by a hot fire. That's not what's going on here.
No,
But
certainly not.
it's going to give me some time to refuel, and I'm going to light this handy torch and be on my shirtless way. So as long as I'm holding the torch, again, it'll help keep Link warm. But this isn't very practical as well because this is my weapon. I can't really use it as a weapon while I'm using it as a torch. Yeah, it's not going to work so well. And whenever I try and climb, you kind of need 2 hands to climb. So I'm going to have to put the torch away eventually, but it's going to buy me some time. I'm not going to have to use my pepper dishes quite so soon. So it's one of very many ways to help keep Link warm in this environment. As we've mentioned, this game, there are just so many options for doing everything. You can find which one works best for you, try and invent new ways, and just go nuts. Which one do I want to do? I'm going to eat the spicy pepper steak.
Sounds good.
Yes, and as you can see, the gauge on the bottom right shows Link's internal body temperature. I just ate the pepper dish, and so my tolerance for cold just greatly increased. Oh, I still have my torch equipped. Hi.
That's probably
That's
not a good
great weapon. So I'm going to switch to something that is actually weapon-like. Oh, hi. No, just let me. Okay, we're gonna be okay, guys. Yes,
Nice.
flurry rush.
Nice.
That's what you get for being all innocent near me.
I love seeing that in action.
know.
He was shooting you with some arrows
That's
earlier.
true. He started it. Oh,
Oh,
you
it
did
was
not.
that guy. It
You
was that
did
guy.
not. You saw what happened to your brothers. Same thing's gonna happen to you, buddy. Here we go. All right, so I just made some new friends, and now I'm gonna take their treasure. I got some arrows.
Interesting to point out that there's also various ways of opening a treasure box. You don't have to open it from the front. You can open it from the side, from the back, and it's just so interesting to see the different detail of Link opening the treasure box.
Yeah, maybe even light it on fire.
Yeah.
And I may or may not have made chests be on fire before. It may have happened.
Maybe.
Can't confirm or deny this.
Or maybe even opening up a treasure box pantless. See how that works.
It's true. I play how I want, you know? It's my prerogative.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I think I'm broken.
Broken.
Okay,
Oh,
let's eat some steak because I'm hungry.
I'm hungry now.
And,
Good time to take a snack.
but hey, the bokoblins are gone.
Oh.
And I got a fire
that-
club.
Literally
That's pretty
backfired
cool.
on them.
I think I blew up the treasure chest that was here. Oops.
Oh.
Well, oh, no, there it is.
Wow, it flew.
The cool. Yeah, I just beat it up with a fire stick. That's
Because
how
why
I
not?
roll. That's how I roll.
Yeah.
The cool thing is that, as you might expect, wooden things do catch fire. So if I had had a wooden shield, it would have caught fire during all of my shenanigans. But luckily, I have a nice, sturdy metal one here, so I don't have to worry about it so much. So,
One thing that you were touching on earlier, the way that multiple people can play the game and find different ways to do things. I've actually really enjoyed that just in my own gameplay, getting up to this peak the first time, seeing how I did it, and then chatting with other people in the treehouse about how they did it. For me, I just ate a lot of spicy dishes, but obviously they're, oh no.
Oh no, this guy's scary.
Oh, really scary.
This guy's really powerful, so
Yes.
we're cool. We're gonna let him be. I've got to go up this mountain.
We're going to
see
show
a
him
dude.
mercy. We're going to show him some mercy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because we're
I
nice.
don't think he's
I
gonna
like
let
that.
you go. You just stole his treasure. I'm pretty sure he's peeved.
Oh, I'm so
Oh, yeah.
merciful. I'm gonna run and be merciful over there now.
He came with a vengeance.
Oh gosh, let's be friends.
Oh my gosh.
He knows about all of his friends who I killed. Sorry about that.
Just
I
run
really
away.
am.
Run away really quick.
I've got to go. I want to see a man about a shirt.
Don't look back. Just keep going.
Nope, never look back. All right, I think we're safe now. We're about as safe as we're gonna get. Okay, I see my destination, and I am no longer filled with fear, so that's good. We're gonna keep going.
I love the detail how Link's skin is kind of reddish from the cold.
I know, and let's wait. We've got to see
Not because he's
shirtless
shirtless
Link.
or anything, but
No,
you know.
okay, that's all
sure
I
it
wanted to
has
show.
nothing to do with that.
I had nothing new to add. All right, so we're gonna climb this peak, and we're gonna, unfortunately, maybe get a shirt for Link.
Oh,
We'll see what
lame.
happens. All right, and I've still got a couple of minutes left on my pepper dish, so I really want to keep an eye on that clock up there, because if it runs out, as we saw earlier, my health is going to start going down, and it's a pretty long way back to the warm area of the Great Plateau, so I don't want that to happen.
But you could potentially eat more pepper dishes to increase the time, so
I
it'll just
could.
keep adding on.
I'm living on the edge, though. All right, I made it to the top, and I found this old man who agrees. Breathtaking. He's super impressed about me making it up here without a shirt. I don't want to brag, but he thinks I'm pretty cool about it. So, but despite me being so cool like that, he's gonna give me this quilted shirt.
He took pity on you.
He did, yeah. So
Either that or he's like, get some clothes on.
yeah, we're gonna put the shirt on just to humor him. He's old, you know. Oh, I'm gonna bomb him. No, that's mean. See how scared he is?
Yeah.
He's like, he doesn't
He's
trust
ready.
me.
He's ready for battle.
What happened? Why are you doing this?
He doesn't trust me yet. He will in time.
Oh my gosh, that view.
So now we're up here, and I'm gonna use this great viewpoint to kind of scope out. Boom.
Oh, there's a shrine.
There's that shrine, and I'm going to leave a pin there so that I can easily find it, because as we've seen, I tend to just go nuts here and go crazy. So thanks for the shirt, dude. I'll totally keep wearing it this whole time. Not.
And we're
There
back.
we go. Now we're back, but I better eat some pepper dish because I'm running low on time. 10 minutes, I think that's probably enough. I think we can do this. So, I'm gonna head to that shrine now that I'm done messing around. The cool thing is that you can actually get that cold resistance tunic before you even climb the mountain, but I like doing things as challenging and stupidly as possible, so I decided to instead do it this way.
Well,
And you
that's
can.
the cool thing about the game. I mean, you can do it in whatever way you see fit. You know, try it out, see if it works.
Yep.
See if it doesn't. See if you get attacked by terrifying bokoblins.
Yes, that's the one that happened this time.
It did.
Oh, I should actually be careful when I'm running on cliff sides, because if you fall too far, you will die. That's what happens. Little kids, if you're listening at home, if you jump off a cliff, you may die. Just a fun
So
fact.
don't do it.
Don't try it.
Just don't do it.
Why would you do that?
But I'm just
please.
barreling along, la la la. So we're finally almost in the relative safely of the fourth shrine. And you can see the sun's kind of setting.
So pretty. I know one of the first things I did when I got into the game was I found a nearby peak I climbed it. I spent like maybe 10 minutes climbing up it, and then I just sat up there and watched the sunset.
Oh.
Yeah, and I mean, and it's you can just do that. You can do that if you want. You can take peaceful routes and explore, and it's amazing. The ambience in this game is incredible.
And that's the thing, is this world is so alive. I mean, it's just, you really feel like you're a part of this living, breathing environment that's really wild and full of all these things to do and all these things to kill. It's wonderful.
All these camps filled with bokoblins
Yeah.
that you can just
Did my club break? My club broke.
I think it did.
Oh, it's okay.
Actually,
I have
just
another one.
kinda-
Oh,
kinda
hi.
flaming club. Oh, man.
Oh, did you set my shield on fire?
Oh, he totally did.
Good
What
sir,
a monster.
that is not nice.
But actually, we just saw the bokoblins pick out items from the environment and use that to defend themselves and attack Link. So that's actually pretty cool too.
It's
That
so
dynamic.
awesome.
They're
Yeah.
crafty.
Yeah, they'll even if they have nothing around, they will dig up from the earth pebbles and just start throwing pebbles at Link. They're just like, whatever, this is what I got, I'm going.
Which is pretty amusing in itself. It's like, oh, nice try, buddy.
I'm gonna point out right there. There's a
Oh,
treasure
that's
chest.
cute. And now we're gonna stab you.
Yeah, there's a treasure chest in the middle of the lake there. I can't get to it right now because that water's really cold. But wait, we'll get that treasure chest. But for now, let's see what's going on inside this shrine.
We made it. Use your multi-pass.
Yes. Straight shot in. Even as you can see his icy breath.
It's pretty
Poor
chilly.
Link.
But the level of detail just blows my mind. It's just
It
like
really does.
breath and shivering, and his skin's red.
But we wouldn't have known about his red skin if he had a stupid shirt on.
Yeah, exactly. We needed to show
We
the
did.
world
Yeah.
what happens when he's not wearing a shirt in the cold
true.
environment. Important.
It's very manly.
Very important.
majestic.
Yes. Now we're finally getting into the shrine, and here we're going to get the ice pillar rune. And as you might expect, it's going to let us actually make ice pillars, and it's pretty cool. You can use this in conjunction with all of the other runes throughout the world to solve all kinds of cool puzzles. And this one is going to I really like the ice pillar one personally, because anytime there's a little bit amount of water on the ground, you can just create this pretty sizable pillar out of nowhere. And it's pretty fun. Got the mysterious voice in the distance. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do the thing. It'll be cool. Alright. Here, we can kind of get a look at this before we get going. And now I'm gonna update my Sheikah slate. Give me your powers. Bloop.
That's right.
Alright, we got our bloop power.
We did.
Our bloop rune.
And
Extra
granted
poopy.
Yes.
a new ability.
And now we got Cryonis.
Nice.
And as I mentioned, this is going to let us make ice pillars. And luckily, there's a little bit of water right there, so we're going to get to test this out right away.
How so very convenient.
Very convenient. It's very thoughtful. All right, so I couldn't climb up there. As we mentioned, these shrine walls are very smooth, very slick, so Link can't climb them. But with that ice pillar, I'm actually able to create something that I can climb up. Now, I have this gate here is in the way. Oh well, sorry, can't save Hyrule. It's over. Nope.
Going home.
Hero time. Where are you going?
Instead, we're gonna use that to lift up the gate. Oh, hi.
Little buddy.
Hi, you. So, you're scary. Oh, you're really scary. No, I was going to use that to block him, but instead I've kind of empowered him. So,
I don't know. I
you
feel
know
like,
what? We're cool.
I feel like it doesn't have to go to a shot up at the top of that.
Oh,
never
no,
mind.
I'm
No, he
gonna-
does.
Oh,
Never mind.
I ate most of my food, too. Okay, this is going to be a battle of wills then. Let it be.
Oh my god. Got this.
Pacha! Oh, this is not how I wanted this to go, for the record.
Maybe if you.
But we're gonna make it work.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done. Got it.
That's what you get. I showed him who's boss.
Yeah, you did.
I really did.
That was a lot more challenging than I
True.
expected it to turn out.
Yeah, I like to use that pillar as kind of a barrier to block his attacks so that I can be sneaky about how I kill him, but it didn't work out so well that time.
Well, no,
unfortunately.
you just wanted the challenge, right?
Treasure chest.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
can't leave that behind.
This might just work. Almost. That's okay. We'll make a new one. That was almost really beautiful.
Almost.
Okay, but this treasure chest, we're gonna make it right in front of it, actually. You go there.
And as everyone can see, you can have a few of them at a time.
You can have a few at a time.
You can't have infinite ice pillars, but you can have a few at a time, which is really handy.
And you can break them if you make them one in the wrong place. Like I could have actually broken the one beneath that guy, but I think I went about it the much better way, much smarter way. So we're gonna climb up here. And where are you? I know you're around here. There you are. You're just waiting for me to
Just
come and
hanging
steal
out.
more from you.
Your link senses are tingling.
They
It's
are.
like, where are you?
Maybe it's just the cold.
I want out. I want out of this shrine.
So we finally made it to the monk at the end, and we're gonna get another spirit orb from him.
Poor guy has been just hanging out for such a long time, waiting so patiently.
He is more than happy
Yes.
to gift you whatever he has for you.
He does look very happy right
Very
now.
zen, yeah. I think he's impressed with my ice shenanigans.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure.
Or
Yeah.
he just wants to blitz out of here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna skip this because we're running low on time and I actually really want to get that chest out there. So you're very wise, but give me the spirit orb. I want to go get that treasure chest before we're out of time.
Just go. Gimme.
Thank you so much for the rune. Alright. The excitement is mounting.
It is.
We're gonna get that treasure chest.
We are.
that
I
we
know
saw.
what's inside.
We
I
are.
I believe.
And that's the great thing about this game, and it's something that is true of Zelda games, is that when you see something that you can't quite get to yet, or a treasure chest that you can't figure out yet, eventually you will be able to do it. If your will is strong enough, if you're courageous enough, you'll be able to get there. And say we'd gotten to this shrine and we weren't able to solve the puzzle inside. Once you go inside of a shrine, you actually activate a warp spot there. So we could have just gone back later. Oh, hello, old man.
Oh man.
I love his sounds.
Hi. Okay, so usually you want to listen to what this old man says, but I have some treasure to get, so I'm just gonna click past it.
Seriously reminds me of the owl from the previous Zelda games. Where it's like, wait, I got some sage advice to give you. You gotta stay here.
Very much so.
He and Kapora Gabora like to talk. They do.
I definitely have noticed it's taken the elements from older iterations of Zelda, all the best parts of the things that I really personally love, and put them into this new incredible adventure, you know, like the original Zelda, you go out and you just kind of start exploring, and you have that same experience with this game, and just very nostalgic for me.
Absolutely.
All right. Where was it?
We can do it.
I need to get that treasure chest. There it is. We've got this.
I believe in you.
Almost.
I believe.
Oh my gosh.
I saw you,
got it
buddy.
right.
You can't trick me. Link. Oh, come on, buddy. Stay strong.
Almost there.
And we got it.
Yes.
Yes. Mission accomplished.
Woo!
But I think we're actually out of time
We
now.
are. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Next up is Mr. Onuma, and he's actually going to explore outside of the plateau, so stick around.
Yes.
Okay, so haha, sorry, this microphone has a mute button. That was the problem. So the sound should be back now. Is it back? Then we're fine. Good. So this will be interesting. Finally getting some more action. And Joseph is making the booth tour. This will be... We will get a first-person perspective of the Zelda booth. So yeah, look forward to that. Now we'll still continue work on the analysis. So I'll just press the mute. Him is me, it's Commonwealth Realm. Because I'm eating. I don't want you to listen to me eating. That's why. I had some proper food, that's why. You can see it takes time to eat this. Tapas. Well, let's hope Anuma will soon be here. Maybe we should watch something. Yeah, let's watch my reaction. That's a good idea.
Open your eyes.
No, not voice acting. This is so fucking beautiful. Is that the Temple of Time?
Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Yes! Oh, great bridge of Hylia. Destructible environments will cut down trees.
fucking rocks! They're cool dead rocks!
Now, in the last two segments, we've given you a little bit of a taste of what you're going to find within the plateau. But in this segment, we're actually going to take a little bit of a stroll around the outer edge there so we can see what kind of stuff Zelda Breath of the Wild, and yeah, wow, that's
It's
just
amazing
a cool
view.
horizon.
Is another tower? Another one.
I was wondering, Anuma-san, if you could talk to us a little bit about the different challenges that your team faced realizing a world of this scale.
こんなに大きい世界を作るっていうので開発側で直面したちょっと難しい体験とかそういうものはありますでしょうか。
やっぱり広い世界でもねただただ広いだけじゃなくて
Great Bridge of Hylia
またそこから飛び降りるみたいな遊びができますから要所要所にそういう高い場所を用意して目指したくなるようなものをその周りに置いていくっていうねそういう
That is what you call a lake. That is what you call a lake.
It's a huge world, but we also wanted to create this vertical world as well, where Link will climb up high, and then where he can see these buildings or elements that are surrounding him. And we wanted to create something, an environment where he wanted to, we wanted to create something that he would want, and the player would want to go and search.
Incredible the different terrain that we see here.
こうやって望遠鏡で見るとねあそこ行ってみたいなっていう場所がいろいろあるっていうのがいいですね。
So the greatest thing about this is that when you use a telescope and look afar, you can see all these landmarks or elements that you want to go and check out.
今ビルはマーキングをしましたけどこんな遠いところですね。
So Bill just dropped a pin, but as you can see, it's really far from where you're standing.
There's still more things to do behind that red pin too. That's how big that world is.
後ろにも結構まだまだマップの領域が
ありますね。
Yeah, that's right, Chico. There's a lot more you can do.
I think really, even within the plateau, it's like less than 2% of what people are going to experience in this game, which is kind of hard to wrap your brain around, but it's...
で今回E3 版では実際にプレイヤーが体験できる製品版の 2% ぐらいの領域しか行けないという。
そうですね。
Yeah, that's right.
I'm seeing a rather large lake over here out in the sun.
随分大きい湖が右手に見えてきましたけど。
There's some, and we've also obviously seen a volcano off in the distance.
で、はるか向こうには火山も見えてます。
And this time we see the Twin Peaks that were in the original NES artwork as well.
で、オリジナルのバージョンにあった二つ山も背景に見えます。
広い世界を作るにあたってはね、やっぱり過去からいろんな世界をハイラルっていうのは何度も僕らクリエイトしてきてるんですけど、その中の要素をやっぱりまた反映してね、広い世界を作ってるんですね。
So when we created this huge world, we made sure that we added these elements from the old Hyrule world, and then made sure to put them in.
It's interesting seeing here on this edge of the plateau that we're exploring, there's some really interesting structural elements that are there, these ruins that kind of make up the outer edge of the plateau.
この大地の橋の部分にはなんか遺跡っぽい感じのこういう構造物があります。それがすごく興味深いですね。
冒頭のシーンでもね、誰も寄り付けないような場所っていうふうに言ってるんですけど。逃げて。でちょっと今ガーディアンっていうやつの戦いになっちゃった。
So sorry, I started talking about the. I started to answer your question, but Bill just got into a Guardian battle.
ガーディアンとの戦いが出るけど、僕もなんか気持ちがドキドキしちゃうんで。
So whenever I see anybody battling Guardians, I kind of get really excited and nervous too.
この場所はね、その聖域なんですね。人が近づけない。ってことは魔物も近づけない。そういう聖域だったはずなんですけどね。
So this area is supposed to be a sacred area where people can't easily come, nor any type of monsters.
でもいますよね。
そう、今やそういうのがいるっていうことは、じゃあどういうことなんだってことですよ。
すみませんね。
And then, but now they actually do exist. So the story is what's going on here.
And obviously we see the castle off in the distance, and down below we can see some more ruins. You see these flags blowing in the wind.
下の方には遺跡だったり、ああいう旗が見えます。
However, one of the things that you're not seeing here in the E3 version are any towns or any other characters, and there's a very specific reason for that. It's because we very specifically here at E3 don't want to go into story details and character details that might spoil the game for people. So rather than showing that off, we're focusing here on the E3 version. But I do want to reassure everyone that there are towns in the game. Once you get out into the world, you will encounter other people, and you can look forward to finding out more about their stories and the role that they play in this adventure.
今回 E3 版ではネタバレ防止のためにキャラクターだったり村だったりっていうものを入れることはなるべく控えるようにしたので、このような感じになりましたけども、ファンの皆様にはぜひお伝えしたいのがキャラクターだったり村っていうものはこの世界にも存在するということをぜひ。
ね、そこはゼルダなんで。
Of course, this is Zelda.
What's interesting, actually, thinking about the conversation we had with Miyamoto-san a little earlier about how it was a very conscious decision with the original Legend of Zelda game to hold off on revealing much about the story and just dropping into the experience. But it does make it a little challenging when you're talking about this game, because as much as it'd be great to talk about the story, it's really one that's best experienced organically when you just go through it and then get those little bits and pieces for yourself. So if we tell you everything, it kind of takes away from the joy of experiencing it.
ゲームの良さは自分でちょっとずつプレイして自然にだんだん自分のペースでストーリーというものをどんどん把握していく見つけていくっていうことがすごく楽しいゲームなので、私たちの方でこういうふうにやってストーリーとかネタバレをしてしまうとユーザーさんの方もちゃんとした体験ができないので、これはとても大切なことなんです。
今回ね、特に徐々にこの世界が一体どういうものなのか、例えばリンクが今なぜここにいるのかとか、そういうことが徐々に分かってくるようになってるんで、それも言っちゃったらね、全然面白くないですから。
So it won't be fun if I told you why Link is here or why the story is the way it is, because the players are going to find it a little by little as they play. So I really want to not spoil your fun. I want to make sure that I don't spoil your fun.
Yeah, I'm hoping folks will trust us when we just say it's cool. Just wait and see. It's really cool. But for now, we'll just stick to what we're able to show.
I like this structure. I don't know what this is. Used to be a gate, maybe?
So I wonder, Aonuma-san, if we could talk a little bit more about the challenges as far as approaching difficulty in a game like this. When you have a non-linear progression, you can't control where people are going to go or what they're going to do here.
プレイヤーの方々がプレイしているときにここに行けっていうようなコントロールができない、このようなオープンエアの自由な選択肢がたくさんある世界っていうのを作る際にどのようなことを注意されて作られるんでしょうか。
僕自身がね、昔ゼルダを作ってた時っていうのはその世界で迷わないようにこっちに行ってあっちに行ってっていうのを全部入れてった、そういう構造にしてったんですね。
So when I created Zelda games in the past, I made sure that I put a thing here or a thing there so people won't get lost.
ただこのゲームをある程度作ってきた過程の中で自分で遊んでみるとちょっとその世界で迷ったりしても自分がそっちに行って迷ってるんだから嫌じゃないんですよ。
So when I started developing this game and then I started playing it myself, I realized that whenever I get lost, it's actually not a bad experience because I'm the one that decided to go that way and then get lost. So it's just it worked out very well.
決められた道にしかなくてそこがなかなか見つからないっていうのはもうすごく嫌な感じなんですけど、自分で自由に行ってもしかしたらこっちかもしれないっていうその探索みたいなのが延々続いていくんですね、そっちの方が。それが面白いと思いました。
So when there's a set path and the players can't find that path, it gets really frustrating. But when it's an open air when there's a world like this, a huge world where players can pick and choose where they want to go, it's really not a bad experience, and then it actually adds another layer of fun.
It doesn't feel like I'm lost. I'm just like doing the long route to get to my destination, and then just enjoying more things to do.
なんか迷うっていうよりも目的地にちょっと遠回りしたっていうような感じがあって、全然ネガティブな気はしません。
そうですよね。逆にだから近道しちゃったぞって時もあったりとかするんで、すごく自分でこう決めるってことはすごく重要なポイントだなと思います。
And then, on the other hand, sometimes you will find a shortcut, and then so it's really important that the players are able to find their own path and then choose their own path.
Now the other thing that we notice as we start to climb around the outer rim of the plateau here is the way that the geology changes out in the world as well. Take care of a few keys right there. Get those out of the way. But clearly you have sort of separated from the plateau that we're on is sort of this other rocky high point here. And then I think as we get kind of closer to the mountains on the other side, we'll get a look at some other terrain that we don't see in other parts of the world.
ここの端っこの方を大地の端っこを歩いていくといろいろな地形というものが見えてきまして、で今までいたエリアからこう比べてみますと、こういうふうな岩のゴツゴツした山だったり、あとはるか遠くにはまた違った地形っていうものが見えてきます。
Sunrise.
So beautiful.
セントラルハイラルって、ここの地名は言ってるんですけど、だから周りにあるのはその中央に向かっていろんなね地方があって、これ昔ハイラル平原というのがあって、その周りにこう地方がこうあるみたいな構造とちょっと似てるんですけど。
So we call this the Central Hyrule, and then as you can see, there's a lot of different areas and districts that surround it, and then it's kind of similar to what we've created in the past as well.
なのでこのリンクはこの大地から飛び降りるんですが、その先にどこに行くかは本当に自由なんです。
So eventually Link will jump off of this plateau, but wherever the player wants to go is up to them. They can choose wherever they want to jump from.
And what's interesting is that actually choosing where to jump off the plateau will have an impact on what you experience next in the world, because the plateau itself is so big, and jumping off on one side of it, is going to leave you obviously in a very specific area, and it may not be the area that you're actually hoping to get to. It just depends on where you decide to jump down.
大地自体がとても大きいので、そのプレイヤーが飛び降りようとした場所によって、体験がそれぞれいろいろなまた体験ができる。で、本当に例えば行きたかったところとは反対側のところにたどり着いてしまうかもしれないけど、それもまた醍醐味の一つ。
So it's important to have the warp spot opened up so you can travel between the different warp spots. But I think they'll usually avoid opening up those warp spots, so it makes it harder for you.
ワープできるそういうポイントっていうのはちゃんとアンロックする必要がありますね。でもビルはアンロックしたがらないから。
そう、ここら行きたがらないタイプなんで、後で自分が苦労するっていう。
なんでそんなことするの
I actually, when I first jumped off the plateau playing back at the office, I went all the way to the far side of the map without checking any of the shrines of trials and without opening any of them up, so that by the time I got to the far side of the map, I realized it was going to take me a while to get back.
フィルが初めてプレイした時にここらに全然入らなかったので、これマップの一番最後向こう側何があるんだろうって走ってったら、これ戻るのにまた同じぐらいの時間かかるんだなっていうので、かなりびっくりしました。
100人いれば 100通りのプレイの仕方があるという、ビルのやり方は普通のやり方じゃない。
As I said before, I'm a little reckless.
So there is 100 ways for 100 players to play, and there's
I won't choose that way.
There's a way for Bill to play this game.
And that's just been very interesting at the office, watching other members of your dev team play this game and seeing all the different approaches that they have personally as they try out the game and try out different areas.
Sorry, could you repeat that again?
Oh, sure, sorry. I was just saying that it's got to be pretty educational to watch how different members of the dev team play this game as they're playing at the office as well, with how many different approaches there are.
で開発チームの中で皆さんがいろいろなプレイの仕方っていうのをしてると思うんですけれどもそういうのを見るのでもこういう風なプレイの仕方があるんだなっていうような毎回学ぶっていうようなことはありますか
そうなんですよ僕にね全てのねその隠してある操作とか教えてくれないんですよ例えば敵と戦う時も多分ねもうちょっとなんか技があるんですよねだけど僕全部多分知らないですね
So they actually hide these like hidden controls for me and then so when I'm fighting an enemy I know that there is a control that would be able to defeat these enemies really easily but for some reason they hide it from me
They just don't tell him.
影でちょっとクスクス笑ってる感じですか
そうです
Yeah, exactly.
So now we're getting into an area where I like to step out, take a look around. This is sort of the part of the game that reminds me a bit of Utah.
でここはビルのお気に入りの場所でここからいろいろ景色を見るのが好きなんだけどもその理由の一つとしてはユタ州っぽい。はい。Did you see what it was? What that thing was at the bottom?
Oh yeah, it looked like a little shrine down there.
ここらっぽいですね。
ここらっぽいね。
Yep, that's right.
I can only imagine how many things are hidden in the cliffs as well. Every time you look at a new vista, you're just like, oh, there's stuff to find.
周りを見ると峠とか岬なんかを見るとあそこにも隠れてるんじゃないかっていうような気がしてたまらないんですよね。
Nice.
So, nice. Anima-san, could you tell us a little bit more about the challenges involved for the dev team with creating the AI for this game? Because we've got so many interesting interactions with how the monsters and the different animals in the environment interact with the weather and the time of day and everything else that's going on, even if Link's not really doing anything to them.
今回そのモンスターの動きだったり天気だったりすごくいろんなAI の部分での開発っていうのが
何やってる
興味深いものになっていると思うんですけれどもそこら辺の開発フェアみたいなと教えていただけないでしょうか。
そうですねこのモリブリンっていうのはいつもここ最近のゼルダのタイトルの中に必ず雑魚敵って言いますけど出てくる敵でまずこの敵から設計に入ってくるんですねこの敵で何がどこまでできるだろうかってでやりすぎてもちょっとあれだしでもちょっと人間味のあるようなことをやってるみたいなそういうモンスターにするとちょっとこういたずらっぽくやってみようかみたいな気持ちを生まれたりするのでただただ怖いだけじゃなくてちょっと面白いっていうものになるっていうね。
So these bokoblins you see here are what's considered to be maybe more the weaker enemies in this game, but it's really fun to add a little bit of like personality to them, make them a little bit mischievous, give them a little personality. So when you're interacting with them, it adds another layer to the whole experience.
They scratch their butt, then they scratch their armpit, and then they eat something. It's just I don't know what they're
なん
eating.
か
But
脇の下に手突っ込んでなんかちょっと食べる仕草っていうのがあるんですけどあれは一体何なんですか
僕もすごくわからない。
I actually don't know that either.
Oh, I think we caught it at the office Nick was talking about. He's like, do you know what the bokoblins do? Oh my gosh!
結構オフィス内でもボコブリンの変な仕草っていうのが話題になってます。
性格出てますよね。
なんかどうなんですか
So this was
猿とかこういろいろ動きをよく見たりとかしたんじゃないですかね。
So maybe they referenced it from other animals and kind of
Like
observed
monkey?
it, yeah, and then try to add that element in.
So that was over there was a little tree fort that we just explored and defeated. It's actually a fairly small one, but when you get off of the plateau, you start to come across bigger tree forts with more enemies and certainly more challenging enemies. And those tree forts tend to be places where you're going to find more powerful weapons, some better treasures and things like that. And so there's really a lot that's waiting off of the plateau for you. And I'm going to eat some food here
I don't think you have
so that we can
clothes,
continue to explore the outer rim before we get a look at a few other things, which we're going to show in video form in a little bit.
大地を降りていくと、いろいろともっと強い敵だったりとか、いろいろなまた違ったものを発見できたり、そういうものに遭遇していく。
So I was curious when Miyamoto-san stopped by earlier, we were talking about his childhood love of hiking and how that really fed into the original Legend of Zelda and the work he's done here. Is that a hobby that you guys share? Have you been doing some hiking yourself to get ready for this game?
先ほど宮本さんがいらっしゃった時にハイキングをされているっていう話になって、そのハイキングをすることがいろいろな作られたゲーム初代のゼルダなんかにも影響を与えているっていうようなお話を伺ったんですけども、青沼さんご自身はそのようなことをされてハイキングとか行かれたりするんですか？
一緒に行ったりするんですか？
あんまりボスとねハイキングしてる社員っていないんじゃないですか？
I don't think there's too many people that go on hiking trips with their bosses.
僕はねハイキング田舎が長野県っていう山がたくさんあるね、逆に海ないんですけど、なのでちっちゃい頃からよく山には登りました。
I'm from an area called Nagano Prefecture, and then Nagano actually is not surrounded by any water, and there's a lot of mountains. So growing up, I climbed a lot of mountains.
This actually looks kind of like Yarigatake in Nagano.
It kind of looks like Yarigatake Mountain here.
でもね、僕ね、実はそんな田舎が大嫌いで都会に行きたかった。
And I actually hated that countryside growing up, so I really wanted to go into the city.
だから大自然とか言ってんだけど、意外ともっと都会の方がいいのにとか思いながらやってるかも。
でもこれを見たら長野に帰りたいと思うでしょ？
まあちょっとね。
So I created this world, a big, huge nature and the wilderness, but I'm kind of thinking in the back of my head, like I've always been a kind of a city-loving boy.
Well, this is a good way to explore and never leave the comfort of home.
僕がちっちゃい頃、このリングみたいにどこでも登れる力があったら、もう多分大好きなんだと思う。
And then if I had the power, like Link here, to be able to climb anywhere that I wanted, then I probably would have loved nature more.
今からでも遅くない。頑張りましょう。
What do you think, Bill? Where are we going to head?
Well, I think what we're going to do is I'll climb up this way and see if I can, it's been a while since I've been skiing. That being June and all, I was going to do some quick shield surfing down the mountain, and then we were going to take a look at some videos that Aonuma-san brought.
Oh, that's right.
That are going to take us actually off the plateau for the first time here at E3. Is that correct, Aonuma-san?
でまずはビルの方でシールドサーフをして、でその後に青沼さんが今回持ってきていただいた映像の方をご紹介いただけるということで、この映像にはこの大地を飛び降りた後、何があるのかっていうものが紹介されているとのことですが。
See, Bill always ski. He doesn't snowboard. There's a reason for it. So
ビルはスキー派でスノボー派じゃないんですけども、それにはこのような理由があって。
They spotted you?
That is the perfect time to go to video.
Oh, that's good.
ゲームオーバーになったということで、では次は映像のご紹介。
そうですね。パラセールでね、大地以外のところを飛んでる映像です。これね、ビルが言ってた双子山です。
So this right here is the Twin Peaks that Bill was talking about earlier. I'll be paragliding all around the area.
ちょうど大地を逆から見てる。
So you're actually looking at the plateau from the other side here.
it's an amazing view.
はい、次はね、ユタ州。
So this is what Bill calls Utah.
Hello, Street Pass Utah friends.
So interesting. Even from this height, I'm seeing so many things that I want to explore down there.
この高さからでも、ここ行ってみたいな、あそこ行ってみたいなっていうようないろいろなロケーションが見えます。
Link has different hairstyle too.
なんかリング髪型が違う。
ちょっと服もまた違ってるのを着てます。
And then he may have different clothes on here too.
このね、本当にダイビングする感じがね、結構気持ちいいんですよ。
So this, what you see like a little diving sequence is actually really fun to do.
で、ほら今、BGM がガッてきたでしょ。もう気持ちがガッてくるね。
And it says you heard that little song there. You know, like how you it really touches your emotions.
It's open air music. It's very nice.
はい。で、雪山ですね、これはね。すごい吹雪。
This right here is this very snowy mountain.
The music is different too.
また音楽はここでも違いますね。
Yeah, I really love how with the audio, you get such a sense of presence in the environment. Because you're hearing little bits of music, but you're more often paying attention to the animals, the sounds of the wind in the trees, and it really immerses you in this experience.
Nice.
自然のその環境音、いろいろな動物の足音だったり、風の音だったり、そういうものが本当にゲームプレイにさらなるまた新たな一面というか、新たな要素を追加してくるので、すごいその点が面白いです。
はい。そしたら最後もう一つ取っときの。
Yes.
So I have another treat for you guys.
今そこに出てますけど、ガーディアンね、さっきも言ったこいつと戦うとシーンに入るともうドキドキする。さあ始めましょう。
So Guardian that you saw on the big screen.
E3 版とは違って足を持ってバーッと追っかけてください。
So unlike the one you see in the E3 version, it actually the legs move and it comes after you.
あれに複数追いかけられると怖いんですよね。
Whoever did this is a very good shot.
It's amazing.
これを今打ってる人かなり上手なプレー。
Oh wow.
He makes it look easy, but I don't think it's that easy.
なんか随分簡単に見えますけども、全然簡単じゃないですね。
そうですね。スタッフの中でもゲームプレイすごい上手い人が撮ってくれたんで、こういう綺麗な感じになってます。多分途中でバーってやられて。
私は簡単に死んでますね。
So I had one of the staff members that is really good at gameplay had played this game, so I can take a footage.
Yeah, well, Link is supposed to represent the Triforce of Courage. I have not yet had the courage to try to defeat a Guardian.
ちょっとまだガーディアンを倒す勇気というものをまだ私は
リンクのようにはないそうです。
そうないです。
だいぶずっとゲームを続けてきたら、いけそうって思うようになった。
You just continue playing, and then one day you'll feel like you're ready to go.
You get there.
When you do it, can you call us in your office so we can watch? Because I want to see how it's good. I think it's going to be a challenge.
できるようになったらビルのオフィスに呼んで見せてください。
So Anuma-san, is there anything else that you'd like to share with us? We've got, I think, a little bit of time left before we have to head out.
もしアヌマさんの方からまた何か他にもファンの方々に紹介したい内容ですとか要素なんかがあればお話しいただけますでしょうか。
いやもうね、言いたいことは山ほどあるんですけど、この2人に止められてますから。
There's a lot that I really want to share, but these two are holding me back.
Wait a minute. If you say things like that, people are gonna start sending me.
でもね、今回その E3 版でリンクができることっていうのは、まず基本のことはね、体験してもらえると思うんですけど、まだまだもう先にいろんなものがあるので、ぜひそれは製品版を期待してほしいと思いますね。
So I think you could get the basic experience from the E3 version, but please do understand that there's a lot more waiting for you with the release version.
Excited. Hopefully soon we'll be able to share more details and little bits as we go. But Anuma-san, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your time here. I know you must be extremely busy here at the show, but it was really great to see you again. And everybody else, please come back soon. We'll be getting some more gameplay going. Thank you for joining us. Folks are watching again. That was Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is going to be coming out for Wii U and then next year. And stay tuned. Actually, we've got kind of a cool surprise coming up next. We've been given special permission to check out a couple of shrines that are off the plateau. So we're actually going to take a little bit of adventure down that way ourselves.
That's right. There's four shrines on the plateau here in the E3 version. And I think we're going to take a look at maybe two more that are not available on the show floor version and that no one has seen before, and that'll be coming up in the next segment.
Yes, so please stay tuned, and thanks so much for joining us.
ありがとうございました。
Okay, so it was interesting. Not much of it was more than just environments. It's obvious they don't want to spoil anything. They want people to go in as fresh as possible in this game. So yeah, see, people are exploring the game in the way they desire, the way they want. So that's cool. Got the Bokoblin, got Link, Temple of Time, and Guardian. Yeah. So, anything you want to know about, ask about? No release date so far. They just said it's 2017. The same goes with the website, which I also can show you, by the way. It should be around... Oh, we can have a few minutes, so I guess we can just go there until they get set up with the next round of Zelda. CE.com. Okay, let's get back to you and you. We have Zelda. Breath of the Wild. Okay, just throw that pattern until we get more gameplay. So this is the information you need to know about the game. Release date still 2017, generic, no confirmation. One player game, doesn't look like there will be any online options, which contradicts with the convention that Anuma wanted to break back in 2013 of playing by yourself. I have nothing against it, by the way. I enjoy Zelda as a single player experience. Genre is obviously an open air adventure, like it has always been. Then you have nothing outstanding here in terms of information. It's possible to pre-order, though it's just generic so far on Amazon and Best Buy, I think. Yeah. We have a nice statistic here, information about amiibos coming 2017. One of Link with the energy arrow, one with Link with sword on Epona, and one of the Guardian. And that's all I think there is of information so far. You have some screenshots from gameplay, cooking, combat, skirmishes, fights against mounted or stock guardians, hunting, lookout towers or locations, some of the explosions in the game, the Temple of Time, the starting area, some snowy areas and a more challenging Bokoblin, and another example of combat. So yeah, that is so far all we have gotten. I can of course show the trailer again if you want, or we can watch the reaction to the end.
title once again. Time. Breath of the Wild. Restate. Come on, restate.
Nothing yet, so we're still waiting for the final round of gameplay. We know that Ganon is on the game, we know that Sheikah are present in the shrines, we got the Guardians, we know that well, they probably excluded a lot of elements from the game, so I guess there will be much more inhabitants and settlements when the final game comes out. As we remember by the E3 reveal, you had a lot of settlements also in the center of the land, so I think they just excluded those and will bring them back in the final version of the game. Yeah, that's what I think they will do. Ganon hasn't been shown, he has just been hinted, just like you have in the original Legend of Zelda where everyone talks about Ganon, but you don't know who Ganon is or what Ganon is until you actually face against him. And it could be that it would be either like that in this game. I don't think they will show Ganon until the game comes out and you play it for yourself. Well, Ganon was mentioned, yeah. He's definitely the villain of the game. I doubt they haven't finished because Anuma said that they are already working on text work back in March when Twilight Princess HD came out. So I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that this game is close to being ready. And an important, let's say, contributor to the delay is also Zelda. For Zelda, Breath of the Wild is of course the Nintendo codename NX, which we know nothing about. We just know that it's a different type of hardware. We know that it's coming out most likely March 2017. And we know that Zelda will be coming to the system, so there might be our explanation. When Nintendo NX comes out, probably March 2017, then also Zelda will come out, because they need a solid launch for that system. Nothing I've been told about the Pro Controller, nothing so far. I don't think memorable music is lacking. I think the music so far is beautiful. So, and what we have seen is just a demo, so I'm pretty sure that the final version will have much more information in those regards. Yeah. So we're waiting for some more, and we just continue working on the analysis. Done. So we can get this one up soon. Okay, one left.
Hey guys, welcome back to Treehouse Live. We're here for some more Chico wrecking havoc and mayhem in Hyrule. I mean, shrines. We're gonna see some more shrines. So Chico.
I am not destroying anything this time.
So you say. So everybody knows that we've had the E3 demo. We've got 4 shrines that are on the plateau for the demo. But what Chico's going to walk us through here is 2 additional shrines that...
outside the plateau.
outside the plateau. No one has seen this yet. No one's seen this before, and
Yeah,
nobody.
this is first time.
This is a little exclusive, non-show floor exclusive. So.
Yeah. So we just want to make sure, we just want to show like there are a lot of different types of shrines or trials, and this one's definitely much bigger than the ones you've seen on the Great Plateau. I think the monk is over there, I think. So we have to go all the way up there. Looks like this huge like wheel thing. Let's go. There's something inside, like a porky metal something.
That wheel thing looks
I
like a
don't-
giant
that-
constellation
that
wheel.
doesn't look
It's so
good.
cool.
That I don't like those.
Oh, yeah, they look a little dangerous.
I don't know. Do I want to go in there?
Nice.
There's only one entry point. It's inside.
Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, so I have to go up there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oops, 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 oops. I guess I can't go that way, then I can. Just have to go there.
So this puzzle
That
is
looks like
really
a baby
unique. It
and
looks
mom.
like a giant clockwork mechanism, and it looks
I
like
can't go up.
Chico
Okay, I
may
have to
need to
wait.
use a variety of different abilities and powers through the Sheikah Slate.
Do you think I can build this thing?
Oh, yeah. But they're metally, so...
I don't know if I like these guys. They're gonna
Spiky
be
mean bad.
Yeah.
They're gonna come attacking me later. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? If I see something I don't like, or maybe not that one.
Explode.
She was about to recap.
You know what? If I don't like it, I just remove it.
Okay.
Seems about right.
Bye bye.
You go over there.
Just to make my life safe. I'm sure Ed would like to just have those things inside and then solve that thing in the right way.
No, there's no
right way, right?
Yeah,
This
there's
is
no
my
wrong
right
way.
way. Okay.
But this
Don't
is
judge
great.
me.
This is indicative of the many different styles and types of environmental puzzles that this game is filled with.
See, this guy can definitely damage me if I keep it. Oops.
Even though he's a little baby spiky ball.
Yeah, I love babies.
Just not this particular
not
baby.
this one. See? He's trying. He's trying to come.
Oh, he is?
Oh, wait. Oh! Haha. I
Nice.
fooled him.
Pull out the stasis
So
room here.
looks like I have to do that.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, looks like I can use that. So I have to go to the other side, wait for the right platform to come. I'm just gonna walk here. Wait for it. Ha!
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, close.
Nice catch.
Uh-oh. Did I do it one more time? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I can just go. Oh!
Chico.
Did I die?
Oh.
I did die.
Okay, you know what? We were wrong. There is a wrong way to solve this puzzle, actually, and I think that was it. So,
Next time I won't.
yes.
Sorry.
One thing that's really cool about the way sometimes is that you can let it continue to go for the duration of the timer, or you can actually rent it early.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Possibly in the game where you find it.
You'll want to do that, yeah.
Okay. This time, I'm not gonna get the babies out. Keep the babies
I
in.
love the design.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And the more I see of this game, it's just like more and more sort of breathtaking moments.
I can't go until the next. Oh! See? Those babies remember me.
They're out to have you.
I am not
They're
leaving
yeah, they
them.
do.
No. They're there to kill me. I
Now
am
it's
not.
personal. Kind of.
Okay,
There you go.
okay. So, mommy's gone. Just so you guys know, I do have kids of my own, so I do have babies. These are not real babies, so Don't hate me for doing this.
This is not a portrayal of your family life at home.
I love my family.
Not an indication of anything at home.
Not this one. Quicker, try to go a little quick. Now you guys know what I said.
As
Oh, I
the
died
angle
again.
changes,
So-
able to get up there, nice.
Really? Really?
You'll always have it.
I'm
Times the
so
charm.
sorry, guys.
No worries. This is we want to take our time. We
I
want to
just
explore. We want
can't
to see.
believe I did that.
Well, and it also shows
Twice
people how
in a row.
challenging it is. you
Yeah.
know?
It's true because Chico's only logged in like 130 hours of the game.
I did not.
And
Not that far yet.
But it's really cool to see because in the previous shrines that we played, we only used one single ability in order to solve the puzzle. But here, we've got two that we need to work in tangent, and we have to time them in order to solve it.
I'm sure it will have perfects for them
Go.
playing this one too.
there you go. Nice.
You think we can do this?
Good thing got the crouch in.
You got this.
I see the highly. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna fall. Okay.
Nice. Almost there.
Going for a ride.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Good job.
Good, thank you.
One person was clapping for you, Chico.
So there's also trader test over there. So but I would love to go, but I'm kind of nervous now, so I'm just not gonna go.
Okay.
Since we have one more.
There will be more.
Oh, oh.
There will be more where that
Yep.
came from.
Nice.
So
That was a risky way of doing that,
Nice.
but
Good
you
job.
could
Well
have
done.
stopped the stairs, so then you could have just easily
Yeah.
climbed through it.
okay. So got there.
Another very patient
Good
man
work.
waiting for you.
This one has his little
The
towel
veil.
in front of his face.
We can't see how happy he is this time.
After I get his, orb, I can actually go back. Try to get the trick chest, I think. Did I prove it? I don't know. Maybe he's gonna make me go through this one more time. I don't think he's convinced. Not the hero yet.
I love it.
Be
So then
relieved.
I opened up this walk spot in front of the shrine. So if I can use this place to travel further out from here and come back later. Having the walk spot is very nice and helpful. Not having those.
So those of you who are just tuning in right now, there was an earlier segment that we talked about the spirit orbs that you gain completing the shrines. And in the Treehouse Live version, the spirit orbs would allow you to get the parasol. But in the real game, there's something extra special that you can actually obtain with all of them. But we're not going to talk about
Might be a bit of a secret.
Yeah,
one might say.
It's something for you to just find out for yourself.
Okay. So that's the end of it. So
That's
we're gonna
cool.
move on to the next one.
Good work.
Yeah.
Good work.
Well done.
Joe?
Swap out.
Even though I died, did I die twice or once?
You died once, and you failed a couple times. So.
That was intentional. Okay.
Way to be supportive.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is. I'm trying to be supportive through accuracy of language and events. And it's not working out. Is
You
it?
mean tough love, right?
So
You did great. It was
we're in
awesome.
the next one. This one seems a lot bigger than the one we just did too. So this is one of the bigger one I experienced so far. Looks very different. Very high.
Wow, look at that ceiling.
Amazing. It's kind of beautiful. Okay, and obviously there's
Survey
this
the
giant
area.
ball in front of me.
We also talked earlier about, for people who didn't catch it, but inside the shrines you aren't actually able to climb the walls. They're very smooth. So obviously you have to find your way through by solving the puzzles.
That's right. And it looks like in this one we have a variety of different puzzles to solve, so it'll be really interesting to see how Chico manages to get through
So
them.
there's
I love this
a
one.
giant stone or rock ball.
Oh, this is really
door.
good feeling. I like this one too.
So Chico's going to do it with magnesis, but the way that I actually did it when I first went through was locking it.
Use stasis room
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it,
with stasis, and then hitting it multiple times, and then it just slammed open the doors.
Yeah, I tried that too, but I did it like when I was standing right behind the ball.
Oh, yeah,
When
and
it
then it
came back and
backfired.
it just killed me. So I don't think people want to see me die twice in that one segment. So I decided not to do that.
It is kind of hard to judge where it's going to go flying.
Yeah.
So into your face is probably not the preferred method.
But yeah, there's multiple ways to solve many different kind of puzzles. And
Nice.
some people just run and then, try to prove they're good at it, and then I just can't. I'm not good at it. I know I'm not that great, so I'm just gonna be safe and.
My first time through here, I totally just booked through there, and I was like, oh, sweet,
I
that
have to
wasn't so
wait.
hard. Went back and I haven't done it again since.
Once is enough.
No. There's a baby guardian thing. Oops. Wait, do I have? Yeah, I do have both.
Look out.
You'll lure them.
Does he know I'm here?
Lure them around the corner.
Oh, he doesn't know. He's waiting.
Just hanging out. Oh, nice shot. Setting things on fire again. Oh, nice.
Yes. Typical
And the
Fire
rock
is
kills
the solution
too.
to everything.
Yes.
in this game.
I agree.
Nice puzzle solving.
So we already did like 3 different puzzles in this shrine. It looks like there's more to do it. Let's see what's next. I wonder if I can move this thing. No. It's too big. Oh, wait.
Don't pass that one up.
Yeah, that's
I know.
right. Can't leave the treasure
I
behind.
already left 2 treasure chests in the last shrine.
And each time you get a new item, the description pops up, but that's only going on in the demo specifically because each time we start a new stream, we then are collecting those for the first time. But in the full version of the game, once you collect something, it pops up just once, and then that's it.
That's right. Yeah, and then I actually like having those information come up because that way I know exactly what I'm getting and how, Wait, stop! What? Why are there so many of these guys?
They're very aggressive.
Nice.
Shots. Awesome shots.
There's another one. I know there's another one.
It's
seems
just
like to hide
hiding in
from
the
me.
corner.
I think it's afraid
more
of you.
scared of you.
Yeah.
It knows that you're a pyro, Chico.
Nice shot.
Nice.
Well done.
Awesome.
Sorry. So it looks like there's another big stone wall or door. There's something on this side. Can't go through. Right there. Oh, there's a monk. So I have to go over there.
It's up top.
So I guess we have to go around.
You don't fool me anymore. There's nothing in it.
Oh,
This looks really suspicious.
it does. Do you think
There
there's
you
a
go.
secret door underneath?
Now. Oh! I knew it.
Nice.
These tricky guys. Look. Giant hammer!
This
Looky
is pretty
here.
cool puzzle. I do like this one a lot.
So this is another puzzle. This is kind of unique because it uses different kind of physics and different feature of the game. So what I can do is after using the Wii U gamepad, and then the hammer actually moves as I move. So
Not good.
oh,
almost.
Okay.
I don't want to do it too hard.
It just goes flying.
Oh, wait.
Oh! Oh, no. Try again.
Had you never done that before? The terror on your face. It's gone. You're going. Nice.
Nailed it. Yay.
Oh,
You did it. That must be the best feeling in the world
Yeah.
right now for you.
I love
If
how
I
the
do have
classic
the bowl.
Zelda sound effects are orchestrated now.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, I don't mind having those usual or anything, the music going on constantly, but having those kind of special moment with the sound effect is very nice.
It just allows you to soak in the ambience of the shrine and, appreciate its seriousness.
Yeah.
I like playing this game wearing headphones because I want to be in this world, experiencing it with Link.
Completely immersed.
Okay,
Yeah.
another puzzle. You're not fooling me. You already fooled me once.
Oh, nice. I hadn't done that before. Okay. That's good.
So there's another door. There's the wall. Ball.
Giant switch.
Huh.
Oh, this would be fun.
And there's the door.
It looks like the ball needs to fly over to the other side of the room.
But then there's that thing stopping the ball.
Wrapped up in some ivy or something up there.
I can actually do
More
that.
fire.
I like that touch. If you don't have fire arrows in your inventory, you can just use regular arrows, go to the nearest fire pit or something, and then automatically have fire arrows.
Yeah. Or if you have flint, which is wood and a metal object.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jump. Go.
What? Why the ball is not going?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
give it a
have
little
to time
bit
it, don't I?
It looks like it.
Okay. I can do this.
Take 3.
I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got this. How many puzzles did we do? Did you guys count? 3?
That's a lot of
That was
that.
more than
Okay.
3.
About 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Oh. So it does open the door. It's like, it looks like it's like a train or something on the rail.
For this one, I think Chico's going to use the ability of what Kendra was talking about in the beginning of this trial. There was multiple ways of solving it, and so, yeah.
Oh, stasis?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I almost choked myself, but so bomb is not the right way.
It's not working.
Coming back. So yeah, I'm gonna do the stasis. I should have listened to Tindra.
Lock it, then wail on it. Go to town.
Let's see it fly.
Building up the energy. So when it's released. Wow.
You can even see that red arrow giving feedback that it's reached its max.
And you can also direct the arrow, so the way that you're facing when you hit the object is the way that it will take off.
You get direct where all that stored up
is
energy goes, which direction it takes off in.
Okay.
And it also deals damage to your weapons, so you gotta make sure you have plenty of weapons on hand at all times.
Okay, so the monk is up there, but there's also treasure chest.
Whoa.
Okay, let me go get the treasure chest first. I'm the kind of player I want to collect everything I can find. And
I am
feel
too.
bad. Yeah.
I'm a bit of a completionist in that aspect. I need to find everything and look for everything and collect everything.
So I already feel bad about leaving those treasure chests in the last dungeons. I mean the shrines.
You're making up for it now, though.
And picking up the arrow I used.
Don't drop that arrow.
I know.
Go for a ride.
Nice.
Ah!
We did it, almost.
Let me see the view from here. So where did I start? So I actually started from here? Where's the water thing?
And there.
Wow, it's so labyrinthine,
Oh,
it's hard
okay,
to get
so
your
over there,
Yeah.
yeah,
Top
to
right
the,
corner.
in the right corner. And I started doing that one. Yeah, there are a lot of puzzles in this one. So it's a lot different from what we saw in the Great Plateau.
It's a giant labyrinth with just all these different trials, and it certainly met its namesake, so it was cool.
Okay, so let's get the spirit bowl. Another one. I like that touch. Like, ooh.
Yeah. I love that shattering. Like
Yes.
it's like
What is that?
Walks that line. It's like, is it energy? Is it a solid? And it comes out in these like little like magical, beautiful splinters.
Yeah.
And it reacts only to Link's touch.
Right, right. It's really cool.
Can you pronounce his name? His name was kind of hard to.
Kamyatach.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try.
I can't do that.
She's not.
You're developing your Hylian accent very well, Chica.
Sorry. Jeez.
Sounds good.
Okay, so that's the end of the second special dungeon. I mean,
Yeah.
that's keep saying the shrine, not trial.
Yes, it is a shrine.
Yeah.
And we got the final orb, and that is actually the end of Treehouse Live for today. This is
Today,
the end
that's
of
our
day
last
one.
one.
Yes, this is Unsally.
It went by so fast.
I know, it did.
It's kind of weird. But it's over.
Well, we'd like to thank Reggie for opening up the segment today. We'd also like to thank Mr. Onuma and Mr. Miyamoto for coming by and talking about their favorite moments, all these really cool development things about the game. I want to thank personally my Treehouse family over here, the crew, the entire Nintendo family and crew behind us that are keeping the engines running and making the entire booth amazing. It looks super, super cool. And especially want to thank the audience and you viewers at home, because honestly, if it wasn't for you and your support, we wouldn't be doing this. And we love sharing our passion and the games, and they're so cool, and we love geeking out with you. So thank you so much. So again, this is the end of day one of Treehouse Live. There is more tomorrow, so stick around. We have so much more to talk about. And up next is Nintendo Minute, so stay tuned. Have a good night.
Nice, thank you.
Okay guys, it seems that this was all for today. I have so much work to do. Analyzes, booth tour, gameplay. I will see you sometime tomorrow. This was a great, incredible reveal of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and let's hope that more is in store for us with the next news coming in hopefully September or October and so on. So I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you had a great time, and I will see you in the next couple of videos coming up in the next couple of days. Until then, this was the Commonwealth Realm, and we will see you girls and guys later.